Yeah, there we go. Come on. We're fine. Come on.
Champlain to Varsity Overwatch finals. We made it all the way to finals.
Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are.
I'm surprised. It's crazy. Champlain is currently going against WPI Goats. Don't know how they're playing, but the first map we're going to will be Lijiang, and the bands being Lucio, and the other band is not decided yet.
Yeah, so WPI banned Lucio, so which is weird because they picked Lijiang, which is a very brawly map, and Lucio tends to pair well with that.
They might be scouting. They might see that Misty Pyro plays a lot of Lucio, and they're like,
yeah, very possible.
I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which, I mean, that's fair enough. Misty Pyro, Colin Misty Pyro is crazy on the Lucio. But they're also forgetting that he's also crazy on the Brigitte and also the Wu Yang.
The Reaper band out of Champlain. Maybe looking to, maybe they have trouble with that in the Zarya mirror? I wonder what the logic behind that is.
I mean, they're trying to think, if I had to guess, right, the WPI is probably banning Lucio because they're not going to be playing a comp that will need speed. Or maybe they're playing like the Mauga comp.
Oh, okay.
In which case, the Reaper ban might be detrimental against the Mauga, but even then, there's Freya's in the game, Sojourn's in the game. Tracer can still chunk down a Mauga, especially with Pulse. Symmetra is really good.
Yeah, Symmetra is
especially if you're European.
Crazy. Yeah, that might also just be for the if they plan on playing Winston.
True, yeah, that would also be useful. And now we're going into Lijiang. First map, I can't wait. I'm excited.
All right, let's see what comps we're thinking.
First map being Control Center. I see a potential Torbjorn.
I see some trolling
it is the waiting for player stage, so everyone is just picking characters.
Picking whatever they
Mercy
want.
more. Okay. They got pretty far, actually.
Yeah,
they got the point.
Okay, now it's time to see what the teams really think about playing, unless they're going to do it again. Yeah, last time Anthony made me think he was playing Reinhardt.
I mean, I'm down to see some Torb gameplay. Like, I'm a big fan of playing him because he's a silly little circle.
Yeah, he's a ball of lots of damage.
And he's not playing Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, no, he's the smaller ball.
He's a tiny little circle of doom that can place a turret and that does billion damage because no one looks at it.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, we do see a Zarya comp. That was a good prediction.
Yeah, so Zarya comp and Ram Brawl. Wonder if Nate Nee is going to be switching off of the Symmetra after he teleports out of spawn, or if he plans on sticking with it, because it is playable.
Symmetra is definitely playable, but if I had to guess, Nate Nee is definitely going to swap to the Tracer.
Yeah, Tracer is definitely possible. Interesting out of WPI, they have Tracer Genji. Looks like they plan on playing.
The Sim TP out of spawn is definitely a smart choice there. Yep. We see Echo actually.
Okay. We don't see much of that.
We've seen a lot more Echo gameplay, especially in high-level play recently. I'm interested to see how that works out. Nate is insane with the Echoes we saw last week on Esperanza.
Yeah, he's good at most projectiles, but I rarely see him play the Echo, but it's good to see him pull it out.
You see that WPI did get to White Room first, taking over mid. Tracer is diving to Wu Yang.
Jockeying for positioning. Champlain's going in with Ramontra form.
Oh, the Zarya's not turning around though. Anthony Zulz is getting a lot of damage down.
Zul's in trouble, but he stabilizes.
It's going to be forced down, unfortunately.
For the DPS line.
Nate Nee just killed both of WPI's DPSs, so it's forcing them to fall back.
Yeah, why doesn't he play more Echo? He's doing great.
Oh, Princess Eden barely not getting the Kiriko. That was a headshot, though.
Yeah, but Scrolls is also kind of low. Back up.
Oh, we see a cast swap out of Squeaker off of the Tracer.
Okay.
Definitely to deal with the Nate Nee Echo.
Yeah, Tracer's actually not a bad matchup into Echo, but if he keeps his distance, then Tracer can't do much.
Yeah, no, the cast is definitely a lot easier.
Oh.
Early pick from Princess Eden onto Plo Koon. Zarya almost getting picked out by Zulz. All these cycles are glorious coming from Anthony Zulz.
Yeah, clean gameplay out of Champlain.
He almost taking out Shadowbow. Unfortunately, he's able to get behind. Oh my goodness, good headshot from Squeaker.
Traded.
Squeaker gets 2. Zulz gets the Zarya though. He does have ultimate. He does have the Fortnite Storm ability. He does fall back and decides to save it for later if he can live.
But he might not make it. Oh, he might actually get one.
Oh, he almost gets Squeaker.
Okay, it's a fast regroup out of Champlain. They're gonna be able to get a fight going here.
Almost
is coming up on grab.
Almost 4 ults coming out of WPI. Champlain is coming up on 4 as well. Almost 5, depending on how fast that Sojourn can get the ult. Be interesting to see how Champlain goes in. If I had to guess, potentially going in with a rush or maybe even a Wu Yang ult. We do see a grab first into the sky.
That grab is a little bit ineffective. Now Champlain's trying to take the initiative if they choose. Lucifer just playing to end this fight quickly after Eden falls. Oh no, never mind.
We see Rush come out and Storm against the enemy Rush as well. Anthony Zulz is trying to melt that Zarya. We see Copy coming in as well. A grab as well.
Big grab, it's huge. And that's going to end up WPI.
Ooh, unfortunate Wu Yang ult as it just didn't matter due to the damage that Scrolls was taking.
Yeah, that was a huge ult fight. That's all of 5 of Champlain's ultimates and 4 out of WPI. They're swapping over to a Ramatra.
We do see Princess Eden mirroring the Cass. I think Cass is just, despite Eden being absolutely amazing on the Sojourn, I think Eden might be more comfortable on the Cass here. It'll be interesting to see what that Cass can do.
Yeah, Zul's falling low in trouble, and Blade comes out. Are they going to be able to support him and survive?
Almost. Shadowbow barely getting 2 kills, just barely staying alive against Princess Eden.
Pyro is stalling for time, but
it's hard to stall for time against 5.
Yeah. Champlain has to win 1 or 2 more fights on the edge.
It'll be 2 fights here. One fight to get the point and another one at around the time overtime starts.
Yeah, a bit of a rush without the Lucio.
Yeah, it'll be a lot harder, especially with the Ram. Brawl's just harder to play without having that speed boost, and Juno's not in a great spot to just take over Lucio. Yeah. Will Dust getting Elias out. Curative, maybe, potentially.
Curative, maybe. But Xiao looking to trade.
Oh my goodness, Princess Eden!
Dust traded out, but the advantage is still with Champlain.
Princess Eden showing Shadowbow why they're on. You know, I'll save that clip for later. I'll save it for later. I can't talk.
Yeah,
Dust getting Squeaker out.
Dust back and already getting a kill.
Both Ramachas are just punching at each other. We do see Champlain with 2 ults potentially coming up, ready to be ripped.
Yeah, if they can get a stagger here, that could be huge. That's
it's on the only ult that WPI had. It was being the Wu Yang ult.
Yeah, Scrolls is going to get his, but Wu Yang ult is really good for touching. It gets you in. At least swapping over to the Juno, they know they're in a rush to get the point. But it's not going to be a clean fight regardless.
Early high noon from Eden onto Squeaker, showing them why they're on top.
Oh, just about.
Speaking of speed, we do see Juno, who immediately gets melted.
Low. They're so split. This should be an easy cleanup for Champlain, but what's...
Oh, yeah, especially with Nate with the Ram copy.
Yeah, this fight's lasting longer than Champlain would have liked.
Nate is just running at the back line with the Ram Storm, just trying to stop them from getting point, or I guess trying to get point back.
Yeah, but WPI, they grab point. This is trouble.
Yeah, but Champlain needs to fall back to regroup.
Yeah, it's going to be a rushed touch here.
Champlain only has 1 ult here. Granted, WPI, the closest ult they have is 30 with the Bob.
Yeah, this is going to be a tight one here. Zulz has his ultimate to sustain. WPI not putting enough pressure on him, though. Champlain can get another fight clean.
You see supports are preoccupied with a Tracer.
Yeah,
Zul's popping the ult, though.
But Zul's also in trouble. Health quest low on Champlain across the board.
50 health, 30 health. Unfortunately, he gets taken out early. We see Bob coming out from Shadowbow. Not quite sure where it is.
That might just wrap it up. And that's round 1 to WPI.
Champlain had. I think they started to panic when the fight started going on a lot longer than they wanted it to. So that is something Champlain wants to try and avoid. Because it seems like these long fights are their downfall.
Yeah, they split their attention between the Ramatra and Juno that were on point at the beginning to contest, and the rest of the team, and they weren't able to finish off either one, and that sort of let them stabilize. All right, any changes coming through? It doesn't look like it.
The only changes I can really think of from Champlain is Nate Nee might stick with the Symmetra here, because this is one of Sim's stronger points.
Yeah, Symmetra is definitely strong on this point. Next point too especially, so if he wants to build up a perk, it could be worthwhile. But it looks like he doesn't want to.
It does seem like WPI is keeping the same comp they had at the end of last time.
Oh, never mind.
But never mind. Yeah, they did switch right at the end. The only change being the Pharah, which is...
Pyro off. It's already paying dividends. As Mr. Pyro goes down.
The boop of doom.
That's gonna be a fast reset for Champlain.
That's the unfortunate side of Pharah. She can spam and not really get punished, especially on this map. Gardens being able to play around the entire just choke point building.
Yeah, they can play around the entire building on point, and Eden on cast doesn't quite have the range to comfortably take on Pharah as they cross. They're probably gonna want to go through White Room here and avoid the bridge at all costs.
The Pharah already is almost at 50% ult, which is crazy considering it's the second fight of the round.
Oh, Eden low.
Please stable my Eden, dude.
We're good. All right, but Champlain's getting pressure from all sides. They're trying to stabilize their health, but finally getting there.
Champlain's going to want to play faster here against the poke comp that WPI is running. Princess Eden getting picked out due to the poke from the Pharah, unfortunately. Scrolls having to pop form due to the damage.
Another fight win for WPI, it looks like. Jules falls, that's going to be the end of it. He's looking for a trade, but decided to reset instead. Oh.
No. He's staggering himself.
No, okay.
That's goat, that's goat.
Lots of ults coming up for the side of Champlain, though. Nee with his duplicate and Dusk with a rush would be very good to start a fight. Although Shadow does have the Bob to send in against any rush Dusk wants to throw out. And Squeaker can just destroy any push Anthony tries to make on, or Jules tries to make.
The Squeaker's definitely playing for a boop here on the top right corner of the map, just in the skybox right now, trying to boop someone off the map, off the bridge.
Yeah, he's looking, but Champlain's in. He might miss his timing.
Definitely spent too long setting up. We see Bob come out from Shadow Bow, copy coming from Nate Nee. Squeaker getting two with the barrage.
Yeah, barrage, you always get one. That's just how the ultimate works. And Champlain's in deep trouble. They need to die quickly here.
Yep, coming up to 70, almost 80%. Champlain only has one ult here. They almost have two. That's if his Anthony Jules can get his Rampage. Not Rampage, Storm. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
Do you know you're the tank player, Patrick?
I'm trying to forget it. I want to say Ravenous Vortex, but that's his E. You're going across the bridge again. That's the boop out of Squeaker.
Anthony's just fiending for that Ramatra ult. 99% gets it.
Forced to touch though. Gives her life for that.
Both support ults are coming up from WPI. They still have the Ramatra ult in the pocket. Anthony Zul's popping his, getting Elias with his.
If he can stabilize, it'll be huge.
If, unfortunately, it seems like he's just blocking. Yeah. He's holding block. Unfortunately, not enough against the poke damage coming from WPI.
Yeah, the first map was pretty close, but Squeaker on that Pharah unanswered. Able to clean up Champlain with relative ease this round.
I was talking to some of the players beforehand, and they said, all right, let's face it, we're going to lose Lijiang. Because the last couple weeks, they have been losing Lijiang first map and then winning every other.
All right, well, let's hope that's the trend here.
I mean, if I had to guess, it's the warm-up map.
Yeah, their warm-up map.
Game 1 is warm-up, obviously.
Yeah, of course. His play here. Jab out with the blade.
Yeah, this is one they almost died to Eden, but the stable's crazy.
Yeah. Shadow.
Who would have thought that if you get healed, you don't die?
I know, it's crazy.
I know, a crazy concept.
You should try that sometime.
Okay, listen. It takes a certain set of skill to go 0-11. All right.
It does.
Yep. Which I'm very skilled actually.
Yeah,
I can go 0-11 whenever you want me to.
Yeah, pretty quick on the rollouts.
Overwatch League is calling me. They're like, all right, we want you on our team.
Yeah.
Overwatch League's been dead for like
0-50 now.
Shanghai Dragons. The wrong Overwatch League team got revived. It was the Dallas Fuel that got revived for OWCS.
Well, they were all right.
I mean, yeah, I didn't ever really watch any Overwatch League. I was like 2 years old when Overwatch League was happening. Okay. So
you don't have to call me old.
We're the same age, dog. We are the same age.
I was there since the start. What do you mean? Okay.
Yeah, you were there at the start. I was there passing 5th grade.
Yeah, we are not the same age.
I don't know when Overwatch came out, what, 2016?
Yep.
I was in 6th or 7th grade. Overwatch has been out for a while. Damn.
Yeah, it's been out for so long. Okay, but let's see. Atlas with a Zarya ban for Champlain.
That's interesting. I mean, at least for Control Center, they did start. WPI did start on the Zarya, which seemed to work out. And then I think they just were getting overran by the Ramattra, so they did swap to mirror the Ram.
Yeah, their Zarya was struggling a bit. I assume that Champlain wants to play something that other than a Ramattra Brawl if they're banning Zarya here, because they played pretty well into that.
If I had to guess, they're going to roll out with the Winston, maybe even the Hazard. Because that's what they did last week, if I'm correct.
Yeah, they're big fans of the Winston. Hazard if they want to play a bit more brawly form of dive, which Atlas is very fit for.
It's very suitable because every single map has both high grounds and low grounds. Because meanwhile, some other Flashpoint maps, the entire objective is just flat.
Yeah, Saravasa
is
the
really
alternative,
flat.
and the map pool is very, very flat.
Meanwhile, Atlas, first point is probably one of the easiest examples. It's just a valley that is surrounded by just all high grounds on every single possible side.
Yeah, it's just the point surrounded by. It's just a death pit there.
So it's a map like Atlas is definitely more suited towards movement-heavy characters like Winston, a Hazard, Doomfist technically. We do see a Soj ban coming from WPI. They're scared of Francis Eden on that Sojourn.
Yeah, maybe they want to run a flyer again, because that far worked out very well. It would be a bit difficult on first point, but maybe they want to get rid of that. We'll have to see what they're thinking.
We do see both the Reaper and the Lucio back in play now, so I'm sort of interested to see. Maybe Reaper is a last-minute pick for WPI, or maybe he's a favored pick for WPI.
Yeah, they might have. Yeah, maybe the Reaper just. Or maybe they just banned the Zarya because they're really scared of Zarya Reaper. Champlain can play it, but they prefer playing dive where they can. Let's see what comps they're thinking of in 20 seconds.
What do you think is the least likely comp?
Least likely comp? Poke. Poke has been out of the meta for a while there with Sigma, and then 2 range characters maybe. And Ashe, if she got a buff. And a
I mean, you say that, but WPI literally they just won last map running a poke comp. They're running Ram Poke with the Pharah Ashe.
Yeah, but it was Pharah and Ashe, that is true.
Like, yes, Ashe did get buffed recently with just slight range buff. We do see a D.Va come out from Zul's, a character that we both forgot about.
Yeah, last time Anthony was picking a character at the start. It was Reinhardt, and he was baiting me. So
it was also on Atlas, so that might happen again.
Map, yeah. But Scroll's looking to roll out with the Junker Queen. They want to go a rush comp where they get in their face and they either get a kill or they get killed. Either way, it's ending fast.
Yeah, if I had to guess, they won't be sticking to Sim, probably favoring something like a Tracer. Yep. Both teams are favoring Tracer.
Well, let's see how this fight starts.
Zul's is sticking the D.Va, so.
Yeah, you might want to. Man, D.Va and Winston both aren't very good into Junker Queen. They struggle.
Yeah, mainly just because the axe can go through either their shield or the defense matrix, which is just unfortunate.
Yeah, Winston, if he gets the knife stuck in him when he jumps in, he just can't jump out for like 4
Niu
seconds.
Getting picked off while we weren't even realizing it.
Yeah, Kiriko is arguably the best duelist in the game, even though she's a support. And
my favorite DPS character.
Yeah. Champlain with a quick reset again. I feel like I'm saying this all the time.
I mean, you've only said it once so far, and now second point Li Zhang.
Man, you are keeping track.
It's
been in trouble again.
1 map so far. Oh, Nate Nee getting picked by a Midnitive?
Yeah. The Scrolls
Midnight
on
Eve?
point. Oh, that's rough for Eden. Rest of Champlain goes and tries to support, but it's useless. Scrolls might go down here. Unfortunate.
The baby
Anthony needs
D.Va.
to not avoid getting staggered here.
Both of them are just running at them in a straight line. We saw Will Dusk run in just to try and not stagger.
Yeah, this first point is Champlain is struggling a lot. Yeah, they just can't seem to get through the choke points.
It's definitely one of the closer range maps, at least for Atlas.
Yeah, but those high grounds really are probably some of the strongest on the map too. So there's Champlain just can't seem to start a fight.
It seems like Champlain's still not fully awake right now. They need to wake up. They need to plan. They need to get active. Looks like Nate Nee is trying to draw attention back to the point.
Keeping Shadow busy on the Reaper.
Champlain walking in, Eden getting the headshot. Unfortunately, WPI does get the objective.
Oh,
First point.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. That's tough luck. Ultimates out. Both DPS ultimates up for WPI Black.
We do see Zool swapping over to the Ramattra and Nate Nee swapping to the Echo.
Yeah, wise decision. It's really hard to play Diva into a Junker Queen. And that
Zool's getting Squeaker.
was-
Squeaker, however, gets the knee. Are they
having
in
a
spawn?
tough
They
time
just
of
swapped
it.
characters. Were they in spawn and they got picked?
Yeah, it looks like it. I think they spawned closer to point, so they were just rotating past.
It's
Scroll
be
is
the
a
bear
little
bad
bit
news
on an
out.
island, though. Might be able to abuse that, Champlain.
Champlain's just trying to win. Unfortunate JQ
no.
ult does get Eden and might get Anthony Zools as well as he's purpled.
Yeah, Champlain's gonna
Zuzu.
try to get out of here. Yeah, Champlain can't stay.
Oh, the JQ's just running right past Anthony for free.
Looks like they're able to stabilize, though.
We do have Beat and High Noon coming from Champlain. WPI has both support ults with the Rush and the Tidal Wave and the Reaper Blossom as well.
Yeah, Champlain wisely opting to avoid that room. They don't want to get hit by that Reaper ultimate.
The High Noon Beat barely missing on the on Midnight Eve.
Yeah,
Midnight
very
Eve responding with her
effective
own
Knight.
Rush.
Oh my goodness. Champlain is getting walked on this map.
Eden gets axed by Scrolls. Will is trying his best to keep Anthony Zools up while having a Tracer on top of
He
him.
just can't seem to reload.
There's too much happening at once. Unfortunately, Scrolls does pick off Zools.
Yeah.
I mean, Champlain did get 23%. It's around half of what WPI has right now. So
Yeah.
if they go fast enough, they might be able to make it even.
Champlain needs something else. They haven't won a fight yet. They capped for a little bit, but that cost them 2 ults to get 23% and lose the fight.
Yeah, and speaking of ults, we do have a Reaper Blossom, a Tracer Pulse Bomb, and a Tidal Wave versus just an Echo Copy and a Ramattra ult.
Yeah, Nee's going to go with his ultimate.
It might just be forced, actually, depending on if you can get stabled here or not.
Yeah, looks fine.
Probably
That's
just gonna-
big picks out of Eden.
Eden's just to go with
His
it.
power goes down, but Scrolls is low.
Fortunately,
be-
no one was able to help stable Eden.
But they cap the point. They're going to be able to clean up. Maybe not.
Oh,
Knee missed
unfortunate
timing.
timing of that copy for Nate to get stunned right inside of it. Does he get a Blossom, though? He
Doesn't
does.
look like it, but he gets a queen. But it's not good enough.
Shadow Bow is just putting in the damage right now. Sniper Reaper is probably the best playstyle. Catch that pulse from Squeaker onto a wall, trying to get Eden. Dodges it, maybe? I have no idea. I wasn't really paying too much attention. I saw a pulse bomb on a wall.
Yeah, second point going to WPI. Champlain need to mix something up here. But what do they change? Scrolls here with the Rampage is going to be able to get a pretty strong fight if Dusk uses his Suzu early.
Champlain does... Okay, they have Rush. Scrolls has Rampage. They both work in a straight line. It's just a matter of whether or not Champlain is able to keep the Suzu and play against the Rush. Because if they're grouped up, it doesn't really do much.
Yeah, Champlain with the early point presence, taking down Scrolls.
Which is the big worry they had about, because that JQ ult is off the game plan right now.
Yeah, barring some heroics, this point's going to be going to Champlain for the time being.
See, coming up on a High Noon. Tell them what time it is.
Speaker is stashed in the corner on the right, I believe. Never mind.
I mean, they have their team with them now, so they have an off
Oh, they're out. Let's see how WPI takes this fight.
They're definitely going to look to split Champlain's focus. Nate Nee getting Shadow Bow out first.
Shadow Bow down.
Seems like
Champlain
Champlain.
building a beat. If supposed to use this soon.
Oh, big Suzu
Strong
from
Suzu.
Will Dusk. Unfortunately, doesn't get Zools, but he's a tank, so he's a billion health. It's
He's
fine.
fine. Knee goes down to the Rampage.
B
But the
coming in.
beat here could be
Ooh.
big.
It keeps Zools up long enough. Is it enough, though, to keep Champlain alive on the
It's
point?
tough.
It wasn't long enough for Anthony Zools to get Ramattra form so he can block away with that damage reduction.
Even with the High Noon trying to zone them out, gets blocked Platoon before she's traded by Squeaker.
Although we do see
Very
Nate coming
low.
up with
Knee
2.
can get 2 here.
What, 1.5 maybe? Yeah.
There we are.
I'll count
That's
it, 1.5.
Yeah.
Champlain, I think, are waking up. We do see the peel from Misty Pyro. Why did you TP? Interesting pick. Interesting pulse.
Interesting plays all around, but Champlain will take it.
I think a alternate dimension in which everyone in this lobby forgot how to play the game. Kiriko TPing while critical to her teammate who is also critical, and then a pulse bomb landing onto nothing, and then Eden whiffing like 6 shots in a row.
It definitely rough. Zul's here has his...
What is
Champlain
Scrolls doing?
leveled.
WPI is just walking a straight line. They're not doing damage. They died.
WPI forgetting to turn their screen. I think do they have a power outage? I can't explain this.
No, it seems like Champlain, if I had to guess, are starting to wake up.
Oh, okay.
They're doing it for the content. It's 2-1 right now. It's still possible for both teams to win here, albeit it is harder for Champlain.
Yeah.
Squeaker's now on Genji. He just
Squeaker
swapped.
down again.
I literally just saw in the top left corner, Squeaker swap and die.
Platoon focused down again.
Zulz is definitely
Champlain
feeling
is
it now.
in.
He is walking down on them.
Yeah, they're having a good time. Scrolls swapping over to the Ramatra, trying to play more brawly.
Maybe they're hoping that they can win in the Ram duel, similar to how they did on Lijiang. But the thing is, they don't have the poke as much.
Yeah, and they also don't have the speed to engage as comfortably with.
Squeaker is on cast now instead of Genji. That was a 1-life Genji.
That was a one. Oh, that.
1-life Genji inside spawn.
Interesting. WPI kiting the rush, fighting back with their own now, but Champlain giving space in return. Can they get out of here in one piece?
Oh, Nate Need getting picked. That's copy out.
Engage. Never mind.
A high noon out of desperation, not quite able to do enough.
No.
This Champlain is just dedicated to dying on point, getting as much progress right now. 35% is not bad. I'll take 35%.
Yeah, it's not nothing. But Champlain still needs to take it back and then just wrap this point up.
And ult economy-wise, Champlain, honestly, it's probably wiser for them to get the point and then just use ult for the engage, win fast, and get point back.
Yeah, Champlain, they do have the ult advantage once Mr. Pyro gets his beat up. They're probably going to want to engage with that, maybe. That or...
Unless we see a fantastic Ajax.
Oh, no. Even...
Fat
Shadow
Reaper ult from
yeah.
Shadowban. Quick,
Stash. Not even the commentators caught it.
quick fight for Champlain. If they can come back fast enough, ideally, they're able to get the point. I mean, that
Yeah,
honestly...
they're going to comfortably have a fight here.
That was 2 ults from WPI. Granted, they were coming up on high noon, maybe even a Ramble, but Champlain has 3 right now. 3 really strong ults.
Yeah, and over the course of this fight, they're gonna have 2 more for next fight after this. Assuming they win and this map continues.
I think they're gonna win it. If I had to guess, they might go into the B, perchance even a copy. Yeah, we see Nate copying the Reaper, going in onto Squeaker.
The Reaper.
High noon. Oh, and he kills Squeaker at high noon with a Blossom of Nate's own.
Another here.
Almost getting both supports, just splitting their attention entirely, getting the TP out. Meanwhile, the rest of Champlain is cleaning up on the rest of the team. Zul's killing Ramatra with the Vortex.
Yeah.
Doesn't it do 25 damage? It does like no damage.
It doesn't do much.
I think that's one of the more
40.
It's one of the more rare abilities I've seen in the kill feed.
Oh, the Vortex. Oh, yeah. It's like 30,
I like
think.
never see that in the kill feed ever.
Yeah, it's not much, but the from the perk when you detonate it does 50 straight away.
That's right. It does do a lot more damage.
Yeah. Champlain using 2 ults here. They're gonna have 2 more for this fight. Let's see where WPI wants to route. Looks like they want to go left, catching Champlain unawares.
Yep, they see that the cat's a split, and he just gets annihilated. We see a Ramatra Vortex Ramble coming from Scrolls. Immediately blows up.
Falling over. This point, Champlain's to lose. Mr. Pyro wants to go in again.
Misty Pyro's running around, and he is speed boosting himself. Just fiending for kills, fiending for damage right now.
Yeah, he wants to go play. He couldn't do the rollout on Lijiang when Lucio was banned.
I can hear Sonic music playing whenever I spectate Colin.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice little beam tracking from Knee onto Plo Koon.
And now
It's
Champlain
2-2.
evening it up.
They're waking up. Champlain's waking up. They're feeling it. They're in the groove. They got their confidence back. They're like, hey, do we know how to play the game, guys? We do.
Yeah, I think they answered that question finally. And WPI, they're going to need to make something happen here because Champlain's got all the momentum, not just in terms of ults, but in terms of
Just mental.
winning. Yeah.
Because that's the thing with Overwatch is, well, yeah, you can be mechanically better than the enemy team. If your mental's gone, you play worse.
Yeah, it's very easy to lose a few fights and then you start playing really timid and you don't die as much, but you really don't get much value
You just
either.
start dooming.
Yeah. Very common trap that we don't fall into, right?
I've never fallen into it, I swear.
Okay.
Early rush coming from Midnight Eve.
Zul's using his ultimate to sustain it.
And Nate using copy as well. There's 2 Ramatras on the side of Champlain. 2 Storms! Double Fortnite right now. We do see Plo Koon using the tidal wave onto himself, knocking down Nate. Not doing enough, though. It does give him enough time to potentially escape. Midnight Eve trying to fight off Nate, dying.
Oh my goodness.
A wonderful combo with the Lucio follow-up.
WPI now, they use both of their ultimates. Squeaker swapping over to the Freya, maybe looking to poke out Zul's. Maybe they've decided Knee is a problem on that echo.
Yeah, it's definitely be able to help on a lot more fronts, because Freya can also just, when in doubt, throw damage into the tank, which that pressure is a lot, especially from Freya.
Yeah, that's a lot if you're taking some blocking here.
Will Dusk with the early rush on to WPI. WPI are doing their best.
Oh, what is Shadow doing? Teleporting right into a flashbang.
Given his ult charge, he was definitely trying to do a silly Reaper ult.
Yeah, Champlain stabilizing. I wonder if they decide to push this advantage.
I mean, just the time advantage
Yeah,
is all they
like
need.
it.
It's at almost 70% already. It's been like...
Yeah, they might be able to stagger this fight out.
Yeah, if this
goes
goes on...
down, this could be the point. This could be the game.
Oh, it might be.
That might be game right there. That's a terrible player to lose. He might have to swap over to something else. Eden coming up on the high noon to zone out any touches.
I mean, will he be able to get touched? Yeah,
but he might not even be able to.
No, he does not. Unfortunately, he was not able to.
Champlain fighting back, taking another map. Yeah, what a map.
If I had to guess, who was that? That was Shadowbow on the Reaper. Yeah, it is. If I had to guess, he was trying to go for the touch, and assuming he has a speed perk, I wonder if he went out Fate earlier so he would activate that speed boost. He might have been able to touch, but even then, he had Blossom, but like...
Looks like he didn't have it. You see in the bottom right there. So he just...
Oh, that's right. He took the other perk.
I think he just ran out of duration. Shame,
That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. There was the potential for the touch, but even if he did get it, Champlain was all 5 people looking at the Reaper.
Yeah, even with a touch, that's a tough fight to win.
Like, he had his Curie with him, but like, come on, it's a Reaper against 5. You will blow
Reaper.
up and die.
Yeah, no, especially with that flash ready to keep him from going anywhere. Easy pickings.
So Patrick, remember before the stream started, you said hopefully it doesn't go to the final?
Yeah,
all 7 maps.
Yeah, my throat's been hurting me, and at this rate, it's gonna be gone by the end of the stream.
And unlike the previous weeks we've been streaming, finals is a best of 7, so that means there can be a potentially 7 maps, but it is first to 4. So
yeah, news to me, but
I mean, it's always been. Oh wait, you've never been to a final. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. I haven't been to one in ages either.
yeah, it's been a minute. I mean, it's been a minute since Champlain's been the one too, or at least this team.
At least for Overwatch, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure our Rocket League team's good. I don't know. I haven't paid much attention to it. I've been focusing on my classes because I'm a studious individual.
Yeah, that makes one of us. Let's see what WPI wants to pick as their counter pick map.
I believe the next options are Escort and a Hybrid.
Escort and Hybrid are together,
Yeah,
and there's Push.
And I think the very last one is...
I think it's back to Control, but I'm not sure about the 7 maps.
We do see a tech pause coming from Shadowbow. That gives us more time to think about the worst comps that could ever be run.
We don't know the map.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I think it could be something like a Pharah, Mercy, Ashe, Ramatra.
Lucio. Mercy Lucio.
Is that what I'm trying
The
to?
right to Nightmare.
I mean, I'm trying to remember what Crazy Raccoons ran over the weekend.
Oh no!
Because for once they I guess the entirety of the Korean region of Overwatch just doesn't know how to play against the Symmetra. So for the one map that Kings Row won against Twisted Minds, they pulled out the Pharah Mercy and some other stupid stuff.
Some unholy combinations.
Nope. The Symmetra teleporter, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, Symmetra teleporter, man, we'll figure out how to use them.
I mean, speaking of Symmetra teleporter, that reminds me of towards the beginning of the semester when Baja scrimmed against Varsity, and Nate Nee was being evil to Symmetra on Circuit, dude.
On Circuit, yeah, we could not deal with
Symmetra
him.
assassin. We just see a teleporter. Symmetra appears, kills someone, disappears. It's like, how do you do that? I can't do that.
Yeah, but on Midtown we did do the Weaver strat to jump over the train, so I think we won that.
That is true. Granted, Yara was also on Lifeweaver.
Yeah, Yara was also on Lifeweaver.
I was on Lifeweaver though at the same time, so granted, the main support player should play the main support, so shocker.
Yeah. Shock and horror.
I know, it's crazy.
All right, looks like maybe Shadow had to restart his PC.
I mean, it does say they need to use a tech pause 5 minutes. I'm not sure if it's. I mean, it's between maps. You probably could have just like restart and be like, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not like we're on that tight a schedule.
Yeah, they took a while to restart though, so.
Our only time schedule is whether or not your voice blows up.
Yeah, no, let's see when my voice gives out. Hopefully, there's no surprising plays that make me yell. 'Cause I have
Below,
been known to do that.
Above or below chat 11:30 when Patrick's voice dies.
11:30? That's a bit early.
I mean, that's an hour from now. 11:30, like
Hour from now?
high or low? What are we thinking?
I think I can make that.
I think so too. Now that I think about it, because just because I mentioned it, just out of pure spite, I know you're gonna go that long.
Yeah, I'm nothing if not.
It's gonna hit like
a man
11:31,
driven by
and then your
spite and
voice
hubris.
just
Yeah.
hubris is all you need. Spite and hubris.
Yeah. That's all you need. Got me this far.
It works everywhere except Overwatch.
Yeah.
Because you can't really put in your current mental attitude onto an Overwatch character because they only have 200 health.
We just haven't figured that out yet. It's possible.
Yeah, it's like a fancy VR thing. It's like Sword Art Online, but instead of you being in the game, it's just like your current attitude towards your enemies.
My characters are feelings.
And no matter what, you just have the Ramatra where it's like, oh yes, they shall suffer as I, Ramatra, have suffered.
Yeah, and it's whoever got bullied in school is the best Ramatra player. I think this is a good
Is that why
concept.
you're so good at Ramatra, Patrick?
No, actually, I was fine. I don't look like it. I know. I'm aware.
Okay, so if getting bullied means that you are good at Ramatra, what other characters does like your childhood inflict? Like I guess you listen to loud music. You're good at Lucio.
Yeah, Torbjorn players 8 crayons, and glue sticks.
No, glue sticks are main support, so that might be Lucio as well. But
Yeah.
I do see the crayons for Torbjorn.
Yeah. So what's your most played character and what's your highest ranked character?
Lucio and Lucio.
Oh, I thought Torbjorn was
So
still your highest.
Torb is my highest ranked DPS.
Ah, okay.
My top 3 ranked characters are Lucio, Torb, Wu Yang.
Okay, that's a.
I don't know why Torb is there. I've not played him in ages. I played him like. Okay, this was before I was even. This was like a while ago before I was even DPS on playing DPS for Baja. I was just like, whenever I'm like, it's late at night, I'm done doing homework, and I just want to play Overwatch. I'll just queue rank to DPS and I'll play Torbjorn.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Overwatch is like, ah, yes, he is a second coming of RLG.
He knows what's going on. Yeah. Huey 500 the second. Oh,
Yeah.
You weren't here for Overwatch 1. Whatever.
What does a wrecking ball mean?
Wrecking ball?
Okay, do you know remember those chairs?
I think you were dropped as a child. I think.
No. You know those chairs that it would always be your friend would have it because you would never have it. Where it's like sort of like a spherical, but it's like a half sphere,
Yeah,
and
like
the other half is like a shade that you can like bring over.
Oh yeah.
They could like spin around.
Can you spin on those? Oh,
Wrecking
yeah.
Ball means just owned one of those as a child.
They
And
owned
that's
one of
it.
those. Yeah. Maybe they had like those little toy cars that like are basically, you know those little ones, like the toy cars that are like Barbie or whatever. Dude, I knew some people. They were the coolest, even though it was Barbie.
Like pink is a fantastic color.
Yeah, pink works when it's a car that goes fast for a 5-year-old. But Shadow's back here. Looks like they're ready now.
I'm interested to see what WPI decides to go with.
Yeah. I mean, they've had time to figure out their map and BAM, so we should be getting that pretty quick.
They might pull up the Ramatra ban, or maybe they might force the Echo ban because Nate Nee was hopping off on the Echo.
Yeah, Ramatra would be a pretty good ban just because Champlain duels did fall back to that when Diva wasn't working, and then
Echo ban, yep.
yeah, Echo. Okay. And Rialto, that is a very long range map. That's poke favored and very dive favored.
That is definitely poke and dive favored.
Yeah, so I'm expecting the Winston out of the Zools for sure.
And then maybe potentially just something. I mean, we can even see Zarya coming from WPI.
Yeah, maybe. Do you think he's gonna go on the Tracer? He had trouble on Atlas, swapped pretty quickly, but
I see.
Tracer's very good here.
Yeah, Tracer's probably his. Either gonna play Tracer or Reaper. I'm trying to think who else he would really play, because
I mean, Genji can work.
Genji can work actually, but it's definitely a lot harder to play Genji on Rialto compared to playing Tracer.
Yeah, it's pretty long rotations for Genji.
Like I don't really see him playing anyone else. He might start off on the Widow, maybe even go Freya.
Yeah, Freya's actually a good call. Actually.
Yeah, they might run like Freya Sojourn.
Yeah, Freya Sojourn. Maybe get in on the Widow for a little bit.
Or maybe even Nate Nee, because I've seen last week Nate Nee literally started on the Widow.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That was Grand for Kings.
Yeah.
We see a Wu Yang ban coming from Champlain.
Champlain maybe wanting to avoid the poke.
They don't want to deal with Water College right now.
Wu Yang, he just pumps orbs that do way too much damage out onto the enemy. Maybe indicating they want to do dive. I'm not sure I can read that far into it.
That is fair. With the Wu Yang ban, I'm trying to think, because if they really want to run dive that badly.
Oh, they're not ready.
Yeah,
oh, no.
Prod was ready. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
I hear Reginald or Jeremiah or whoever the other production is giggling, which is
Yeah. I heard giggles from the other room.
referring to the spectator as a random butler name every single opportunity.
Yeah.
There's Reginald, Jeffrey, Jeremiah,
Alfred.
Yeah, I remember before last stream we were just reading through butler names.
Yeah, that was our stream prep.
And granted, most of them were just last names, but
yeah, last names, but like maybe a first name.
Well, no, it'll be like the first. It is a like yeah, it's you would refer to it as a first name, but it's literally someone's last name.
Yeah, it's the last name that could be a first name.
Smithers.
Maybe Bartholomew.
Bernstein.
No, that Bartholomew's not the butler. That's like a that's a rich kid. That's not a butler. That's the kid who gets the butler.
Bartholomew? No. That's the butler that also does the gardening.
Oh, okay.
So you might see him. He's the everything butler.
Oh, okay. Like the master butler.
I've been playing too much Arc Raiders. Why is there a wasp?
A wasp?
Yeah, you see the flying drone in the background. I've never noticed it. Why is there a flying drone over the lake on Rialto?
It's doing the trees. This is the future.
I've been playing too much Arc Raiders today, dude. I'm seeing it, and my fight or flight instincts, mainly just my flight instincts, come in.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what they're going for.
Oh, we do see the Genji coming from Champlain. Misty Pyro. I see that Yari. You better have good aim. He's baiting me, though. I know it. He's going to swap to probably Brig.
Yeah. The WPI going for a pretty standard poke comp here.
The Freya
Skulls on
Ash.
Sigma. Yeah, Freya Ash. And then two supports that can just pump out damage down a long lane.
I straight up have not seen Colin play Yari ever.
Yeah, I have not seen it. I've only seen you play Yari.
Not even in scrims. Like,
just period.
Like, yeah, just period. I've only seen bro play Lucio, Brigitte. Yep, know it.
Okay.
You did that, Colin. I knew you were doing that to spite me. Want to see the Yari gameplay? No Widow at the start from either team, which is kind of interesting. I was expecting maybe even Champlain to start with the Widow for half a second on the attack to maybe get an early pick.
Yeah, with this dive comp, there's a lot of sustain for WPI. This might all hang on just nades.
That definitely is what Champlain's win condition is. They're definitely just...
Oh, knee down already.
Bro needs to stop getting picked first.
Rough start to these maps.
Ooh, Anthony Zool's getting picked off. Princess Eden getting picked off as well.
Alright, fast fight. Eden over to the Ashe. Let's see if there's any more swaps coming through. I could see a Winston here if Anthony's feeling it, but... Have they been scrimming D.Va more?
Nope.
Huh. Interesting.
I mean... I've been doing a tad bit of doing homework during scrims because I'm usually not playing. So, yeah, maybe they might be.
I sure hope so. But now they're taking high ground here.
Anthony Zulz needs to be stable. 200 health, 110 health. He needs someone to heal him, dude. Please.
He's on the Kiriko. Just can't seem to. Oh, man. Champlain just getting poked out here on repeat.
Yeah, something that Champlain needs to work on because this is like a fast brawl comp. We do see Nate Nee swap to the Freya to try and counter poke.
Yeah, Scrolls might go down. Oh no, because he does eat.
No, he does get stabled. Sees Zulz. He might be swapping here.
Something happened to the camera, and we're back.
A wonderful skybox. WPI has almost 4 ultimates actually. Champlain, they almost got bombed. Kind of. They almost have rush as well. Be hard for Champlain to really do much here on the attack.
Yeah, Champlain now over to a full poke. D.Va can't be played in poke.
Yeah, the D.Va's an interesting choice, especially how she's not really the greatest against Sig.
I think they wanna get some pressure onto the high ground and then
Me dying again first. Oh, you need to stop dying first.
Champlain is struggling to get a foot in the door here.
I think they just need one team fight. We do see some Metro come out from Nate Nee. You know, this might be a lot more. This will definitely be a lot more helpful for the D.Va.
Yes, Metro's one of those characters you pick if you just can't get out spawn, which fits here, but
I mean, Sim can just TP her entire team to the high ground like she just did.
We're good.
3 health. Go back to spot. Oh, Champlain just fallen immediately while the rest of the team took the teleporter.
They are building ultimates though. But
there is only a minute left, and Champlain's moved the cart not even to the first corner.
they've got to get around that first bend, otherwise this is going to be a loss, a rough one to recover from mentally at that.
I just think after, like, we probably should have gone off the D.Va sooner, dude. Like, it's rough matchup, especially considering the DM, D.Va's little matrix. It claims to block all projectiles. It does not block Sigma's big rock.
Rocks are not projectiles.
Yeah, the big rock is not a projectile. Beat course from Misty Pyro as he gets flux.
This could be a big bomb.
Potentially. We do see a window coming from Plo Koon.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
The window, the carry to the window. 36 seconds left.
Yeah, Champlain using ultimates now, but... Oh, Scroll's in trouble. Getting beamed down.
Nate playing a little micro tank on Symmetra, just trying to force them back. Champlain's finally getting past the first corner. TP coming out.
Yeah, let's see how much further they can take it, though.
It went 2 feet. That was a very short TP. It was enough to make space, though. It was enough to make space. We do see a rush coming out from Elias.
Yeah, that Freya has been poking Zool out so much.
Does get blocked by the Symmetra wall, though.
Scroll's in trouble now. Oh, neat. Right in their back line. Looking for backstab.
This is what we were talking about. This is literally what happened to us on Circuit, where Nate Nee is able to just play the assassin.
Champlain cleaning up this last point, it looks like. Oh, WPI still fighting.
The WPI, despite being on the back foot, they're still pumping out damage. Bob coming out. Ooh, Anthony Zool's almost dying to, almost being D-Meg, taken out of shell. Everyone on Champlain's so low. Everyone needs to stable.
Yeah, WPI's return here. They have another fight. This is looking bad for Champlain now.
Oh, nice shots from Princess
Eden.
Eden.
Out of Eden, but it's not enough.
It's definitely a lot better towards the end there.
Yeah, they began to get their foot in, to get a foothold, but defense on this map is very different from offense. They're going to need to adjust again. I mean, it's certainly winnable as opposed to where they were getting held at the start, but it's not in their favor. It's going to be a rough one.
Champlain needs to pull out something silly right now. The downside of pulling out something silly right now is because it'll be a lot easier for WPI to make swaps to counter whatever strategies Champlain tries to do, just because they're on the attack and their spawn is so much closer.
Yeah, no, counter swaps are very good against pretty niche strategies that you might want to employ. You get a fight or two out of them before they swap. But let's see what the teams are picking.
Just making some notes on Rialto attack.
All right, Ramatra here. This is an interesting one.
Probably playing Comfort here. We do see Babzen. This is just some classic Babzen Sig poke with a Freya, which that's just Omega poke.
Yeah, my guess is Zool's just going to sit on point and try to live. And then it's going to hinge on if Scroll... But with the Discord and the Sigma Rock, Zool's going to have a very bad time if they stick with this. You would just get a Discord on him, get a Rock, a few Freya shots, and he's gone.
Yeah, I think this is a downfall of Champlain, because they're not really able to play double flex as comfortably.
Yeah, no,
if I was there, though, they would be able to play double flex. But I'm shoutcasting. I can't do that.
If you were there, they wouldn't be in finals. So
that's true, though. That is true. That is true.
All right, map starting up. Let's see how it goes.
Looks like Freya trying to take an angle already.
Yeah, even playing very conservatively.
All the Sim, Nate Nee is already being brought down to critical multitudes over.
It's forced. Oh, that's rough. His form was forced here. Oh, but Rock out.
WP has already brought it around the corner, and it's not even in 30 seconds. That is, Champlain needs to do something to stop this card progress.
Yeah, if he can get that pick, though, that would be what they need.
Oh,
so
almost
close, but not quite.
The flank
Freya from where?
How did we allow that Freya to get there?
She walked. Oh, and Scrolls 1 HP. Insult to injury. This might be it for Champlain. They're going to get another fight.
They're falling like dominoes. It seems like Champlain will have to, if they want to touch, they're going to have to swap here.
Yeah, they're going to need to make some changes here. Oh, man.
Wrecking
Squeakers.
ball.
Oh, that's what Champlain needs to get it. Squeaker's been forcing them out.
It is definitely doable for Champlain here. You're going to have to critique the Anthony Zool's ball.
Yeah, no, that Zenyatta is too hard.
Yeah, the Babzen is just, it's really rough running an Ana Lucio.
Big Anthony, though. But they're fine. Yeah, everything's falling apart for Champlain here. So that's just a formality.
Not even able to get a touch.
Taking a second map. It seems these teams' map
Wake
pools.
up, Champlain, wake up.
These teams' map pools seem to just be complete opposites. Whoever gets the map pick has a huge advantage. Champlain's gonna need to pick that, or gonna need to break that because they're the away team. Yeah, I still have no idea how he got over there.
I mean, the, you know, Tracer and Freya are pretty much the same character. They both got that little dash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way to think about it.
I mean, that's probably how Freya got around there, you know, just going, pressing the dash button. They got 3 of them, right? Or
Yeah.
2, I guess, but... Well, no, they have 3. They have two sideways and 1 up.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, they used to have 3 with that old perk, but their Overwatch actually was like, hey, that might be too strong.
Yeah, and then they gave her perks that was like just as strong. That she just healed in the air.
It's 30 a second. It's not much.
That's actually worth. That's like a Zen orb, which is kind of.
Yeah, every like 20 seconds for like 4.
I still think it's pretty good. It's not an extra dash, but it's good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is that swap out of? They're swapping out Platoon for Midnight Eve.
Midnight Eve, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Midnight.
There's the 2 E's.
Yeah.
Between the T and the V.
Oh, I think they couldn't do the GHTs, so they did the TE.
I mean, I've definitely seen longer names. I'm pretty sure. What's even the character limit for usernames?
I don't know, I think Princess Eden's sitting up against it though.
I wonder how like the caps for names work in different languages, because I know like I remember seeing an old Counter-Strike video where Steam only had like you can use these amount of characters, like a limited amount. They didn't really look into the like length of the character. So like there's one Arabic character that's like absurdly long, and it's like, oh yeah, just spam like 36 of those.
Yeah. Champlain now picking their push map Esperanza with a Freya ban.
Champlain are tired of that Freya, dude.
Do Champlain care about the Ramatra ban? I'm not sure.
Not on Esperanza. I can tell you that much.
Champlain's playstyle is to get first point and then abuse that high ground at the end of first.
Champlain loves high grounds, dude. We also finally get to see the Anthony Zool's Winston.
Yeah. I mean, maybe a Diva. He's been playing Diva where I thought he would have played Winston.
I think it's Winston's just better. He's a lot more comfortable on the Winston.
Winston's better, but Diva's also quite strong right
now. She's strong just because she does 1 billion damage.
She does do big damage, and also her Matrix is pretty nice, but she's not as good at supporting her teammates when they die. This is that big bubble.
Yeah, I think the bubble. Honestly, I think rolling out on Rialto on the Winston might have been better than the Diva, because the bubble is able to people are gonna have to look at the bubble. Like you can't really with Diva you can shoot past her. With the Winston bubble you can't shoot through a bubble.
Yeah, Anthony was kind of just going up to the high ground alone, and you know he can Matrix or he can do damage, but not both.
Yeah, they weren't synced up either. Like Nate Nee dying first.
Yeah, Nee was really struggling to like get angles. They seem to be really good at marking, or WPS seems to be really good at marking their flanks, not giving Nate any area to actually push in. And if he can't get that, then it's really hard to set up a dive.
Yeah.
But on Esperanza, they're gonna be looking to dive here, and they're gonna want to set that up.
If I had to guess, Champlain's gonna run something like Winston, Echo, Sojourn, Lucio Kiri. I know, very creative.
Yeah. Creative and innovative. I don't know how you would come up with that guess. I wouldn't be surprised. I could see a Wu Yang.
No, you know what? Actually, I'm lying. Champlain's gonna pull up.
Oh, the Mauga Mercy, a classic.
Yeah, Champlain's actually gonna pull up with a Wrecking Wheel.
Oh, the Wrecking Wheel.
I don't think I've seen Anthony play Wrecking Ball outside of like touches.
Yeah, no, he doesn't like that character.
I've been playing him a lot more recently, mainly because Funny Hamster wearing a propeller hat.
Oh, you got a propeller hat? Yeah,
I did get the propeller hat skin. Shout out loot boxes.
Man, I have that. Man, I just don't open loot box.
Yeah, I don't understand how you just don't.
I mean, last season I only had like 150 stored up. It's fine.
But yeah, the first season that they introduced loot boxes, you didn't open them, despite knowing when the next season like goes by, they'll just automatically all be opened, and you won't really be able to see. And then you just kept on. You had that pop up every time you opened the game, and you complained about it. It's like,
yeah.
No, open your loot boxes then.
150 loot boxes, and then all my characters have the little new icon for them.
That just wouldn't disappear. Yeah.
That won't disappear because I don't click a button. It's great.
You're insane for that, by the way.
Yeah, no, I think I'm just. I think you just don't get it.
You can't like use any sort of argument being, oh, you're against gambling. You play Balatro.
Yeah, I've also gambled, but but I win, so it's not gambling.
True, it's just making money. We do see WPI rolling out the JQ comp they rolled out on the beginning of Atlas. Champlain rolling out on the Winston comp, exactly how he predicted.
Yeah. pretty classic stuff, but it's gonna be hard to get a dive going.
I mean, Champlain has a lot more range than WPI does.
Yeah,
And a lot more mobility as well. Champlain can just get in and get out, and the Winston bubble as well.
Yeah, it's all about if WPI can get that engage, but they might be able to get a clean one.
The Winston will definitely be rough into the Queen Reaper.
Yeah, Zulz takes the high ground, looking for a pinch. I think they're kind of down right now. Ready? 3, 2,
Oh,
1.
unfortunately. Oh, actually, that's good. I thought that was Princess Eden getting picked up, but no, it was Squeaker.
Down.
The Winston going to the moon. That was a fantastic ragdoll.
Eden looking for a pick to even things up, but
I mean, it is already even right now. Champlain's just trying to play things slowly here.
yeah, but missing that Winston is such a huge deal. I think
Scroll's taking Nate as well.
Yeah, Champlain's backing out. See if they can get up cleanly. Looks like it. Now let's see. WPI coming up on the checkpoint. Man, Champlain cannot get into that room. They have to just go through the. Are they setting up for a second point? No way, right?
I mean, I don't think they can get a touch till they get their main.
Yeah. If they touch, they just die. That Reaper's in danger though. They might be able to do something.
He got stable going back to his team with the abilities of teleportation and
Just set up for a dive
intangibility.
now. Yeah. Invincible's gonna drop out the window behind and get whoever's on the cart. Oh no.
Oh, Princess Eden
what
being dragged in by the Queen.
Dust with impeccable timing, getting in with the teleport Suzu. Shadow forced out. Coming up on that rail for Eden. Knee with a duplicate. Ults are going to be coming out very soon. Yeah, Knee going in with his. Let's see if he picks. Oh, first he gets one.
There's a Sojourn.
Almost a second.
The Sue's coming on the Reaper, copying the Reaper. Hopping in. Is he able to do anything with it? The Fade just to stay there. Potentially get the ult if he has a perk. He doesn't have a
wait
perk.
for Zulz for the backup.
Oh, the space he just made that ultimate was amazing.
Yeah, one ultimate for that team fight. Very, very economical. Now let's see.
Big money, big money.
Yeah.
For Champlain. However, WPI is coming up on 4 ults. They are swapping over to the Tracer instead of...
Yeah, and they have that first point here too, so they get to walk up those stairs, and that stairs, it's all close quarters. Champlain cannot step a foot in there if they value their lives.
I'm not sure about the Tracer swap off the Sojourn, because that just means Nate Neat gets even more range, because he can do whatever you want. We do see Rail and Rush be popped right now. Squeaker ends up falling to Princess Eden's Rail. Nate Neat's popping up Elias, almost getting the Shadow Bow. Blossoms nothing as he gets thrown into the air. Champlain's just... they're just walking right now. They're just ignoring the Junker Queen, who then falls blast. Clean fight from Champlain, though.
Yeah, clean fight. Looking to take the first point here. WPI might get a touch, but not a clean one.
They might be able to stop the not the overtime, but the front spawn potentially. But I'm not sure they're able to. Champlain's just taking too much space right now.
Yeah, Knee scouting, making sure see if they're setting up for the second point or not.
Yeah,
Shadow's in a bit of trouble.
Champlain does get that front spawn, but just barely.
Oh, just about, yeah. Big beat out of Misty Pyro, saving Knee. Scrolls going down? No!
Unfortunate. Nate Knee gets hit by the Junker Queen
Able to
ult.
disengage, though. Champlain living, but Zulz is in there alone.
Hitting the Primal, though. And it's not a White Boy Primal. He's Korean with a team. He gets a kill with it. Gets two.
Oh, my God.
Both the supports.
Both supports down. Scrolls soon to follow.
Oh, that was a clean Primal from Anthony Zulz. My hands are in the air right now. Yeah, it was amazing.
Shadow's taking Knee back, but he's trying to cling to that lead, but that's going to be a bit of an ask.
I was honestly I was assuming Anthony Zulz was going to hit a White Boy Primal, and for viewers that aren't aware, a White Boy Primal is an Overwatch term for when a Winston Primal does nothing.
Koreans are very, very good at Winston. NA, not so much.
Yeah, North America is pretty good at Brawl. Korea is stereotypically very good at Dive. And Lucio is taken out by Will Dust. Nate Knee is copying it out.
And Champlain taking the lead imminently.
Uh-oh, potential Blossom incoming.
No, they don't have it.
I was thinking back to the first NECC game of Varsity season where all 5 of us were around a Reaper who blossomed and got us all.
Yeah, hug the Reaper. It's fun.
Quick, give him play of the game. Oh, we see WPI trying to match the Winston. Will it work, or is it too little too late? It's just a miracle.
Me in trouble, though. Oh, boy. But Scrolls traded out immediately with that.
Princess Eden's crazy with getting two. Princess Eden showing WPI why she's called the princess. She's on top with it.
Does anyone call her princess?
I don't. Well, the username Princess Eden.
Yeah, but like I could be king, and You know, it's fine.
Yeah, but it's not King Eden, it's Princess Eden.
Yeah, she
Me when I can't read?
Yeah. Why would be a princess?
It'll be a queen. I don't know, man. Ooh, Anthony's trying to get it. 34 health, getting to the Mega.
Alive, but he might still be hunted. Yeah, he's hunted down.
He's still alive, though, getting back to his team.
Shadowbow. Oh, doing big damage. Misty Power goes down. They needed that beat here. Maybe they get a rush off, but I think they're just going to disengage here.
That was already a one fight for WPI. Was a Blossom really needed?
I mean,
I'm not sure
how
much.
They were even, actually.
Like, Misty Pyro was already getting chunked down. He was most likely going to die. I'm not sure if that Blossom was...
Yeah, maybe he needed a reload.
Maybe, true.
Squeaker in trouble. Gets out.
Ooh. You see a rush coming from Will Dusk out.
Yeah.
The counter beat.
Scrolls doesn't get it.
Doesn't get the beat. And he's in the rush, and he dies. Will Dusk is popping off as usual. That's my go.
Off angle here.
Dude, Champlain's just waking up right now. They're popping off. They're more comfortable. They saw Rialto. They heard how we were not impressed with their gameplay, and now they're like, fellas, we need to show them. We need to impress them.
Yeah, fighting back, big time. Even the start was looking rough, but they're here now. They forced WPI onto the dive comp, which they're much more comfortable on.
Champlain does have the ult advantage. They're coming up on 3. WPI is only at 1, maybe 2, depending on how fast Scrolls can get primal.
Yeah, Champlain's just going to be sitting on these high grounds and abusing them. They're just so hard to contest.
Oh, yep, and it's working. The strategy here is to just make the enemy use ults to force them off the high ground. Use a lot of abilities. That's 2 ults. That's the primal and the copy from Squeaker. We do see Nate need copy as well.
Oh, and he's picked out of the sky.
That was a nice shot by Squeaker.
Yeah,
but that's 2 ults for Champlain, who they haven't even lost front spawn yet. The boss moves like 5 feet.
Yeah, Champlain's looking to drag this fight out.
Champlain still has 2 ults as well.
Zul's missing the kill.
But he has primal. It's okay. He can chase.
Yeah, he can maybe get that, but that's a mistake, I think.
I mean, he can live and he can get back to his team. Champlain's still very posted up.
I thought they would have less players.
They have less now because Princess Eden gets picked. They lose the front spawn, unfortunately, but Champlain's okay backing up. They're trying to just save that overclock, and they almost had beat as well.
Yeah, they're looking to stop them as they go through that archway. That archway is a pain to push through without ultimates.
A dogfight with the 2 echoes, but neither can hit a shot.
Yeah, classic aerial combat.
Nate, come on, Nate! How many shots was that without a hit marker?
Yeah, Zul's in low, but he gets out. Eden posted up for a rail. This could be any time now.
Yeah, pop just to get Scrolls out. Scrolls getting taken out immediately, followed by Elias. That's that rush.
Squeaker gone.
Fast fight loss from WPI. Champlain taking this with their speed. They have a lead, but it's not the biggest. It's what, 20 meters, give or take?
Yeah, no, but once they get to this first checkpoint, if they can get it there, then that's a true fight still.
Yep, and then Champlain can go back to the sit on high ground and go, no, you can't get me strategy, which works out a lot.
Yeah, oh, Knee might get a drop. Oh, no.
He gets dropped on, actually.
Yeah, Champlain's going to need to get even quickly.
That being said, Champlain doesn't even get front spawn as the bot is back on.
They're deciding to just keep cart contested.
Yep, Champlain's backing up. This is coming into last fight territory as there's less than a minute right now.
Both teams banking up a lot of ultimates here. As this is looking to be the last fight. And WPI does have a slight edge with ultimates going in, but
beat coming out from Champlain.
With the first beat. Oh, maybe they can Ajax? Nope.
Unfortunate. Close but no cigar with the better beat.
It's trouble for Champlain. They're gonna need. Yeah, they're gonna need to.
They need to prevent that lead being given to WPI.
If they die quick, I think they're gonna just have to give up the lead and play for this. They spoke too soon.
See a rush.
That's rough. That might be the end.
Why'd you rush there? Will.
Yeah, they're gonna be.
That's gotta be a misinput. We do see a promo coming out from Scrolls.
Yeah, Scrolls thinking it's over. But it's not quite over. It's super. It's tough.
It's not over to it's not over to the fat lady sings.
Yeah.
Where's that phrase even come from? Opera, I think. I think it comes from opera. I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, Zul's dying 1% away from that primal. That could be it.
Both copies come out. We see a Curie copy.
Make something happen with the Reaper, but unable to make it happen.
Overtime is coming.
WPI pushing this lead, getting the rush out of the copy. Zul's is back with his ultimate, but this is so tough. Eden might be able to build that. If he can build that overclock, they can clear the car.
Potentially, yeah, because they're all grouped up. That's just collat after collat.
Yeah, that is the. I think that's what they're playing for.
But it depends on if they can not get stuffed and if they can even keep someone on card. Because overtime, it's been a couple touches that can just melt immediately.
Okay, Sproul's falling. This might be their fight here. Yeah,
It might be.
Oh, he's
Fritz
going
getting
down.
taken out of overclock, although it's a 2. It's 3 feet right now.
It's scrappy as it gets.
It's a long fight. It's just a brawl.
He has the
5
recall,
health.
though.
No!
Well, he recalls. Squeaker pushes the cart away from where he recalls back to.
That's so close.
That is incredibly close. That on a nice edge there.
I think Champlain, with the fight in which the Reaper ulted them and they were just falling back, they should have just fell back faster and not used any ults.
Yeah, definitely. They were.
Will does rushing into a 1v5. Like, this is gonna do something as he does nothing and dies.
Yeah, they were a bit. They're a bit too happy to commit to lost fights.
Yeah, they definitely. They spent too much time bleeding from that lost fight.
Yeah.
It's now 3-1 in for the final series. Champlain.
Yeah, match point for WPI.
They need to wake up.
Yeah.
They're playing so well. Then they make one mistake, and then they might get like tilted, or they might get too deep into what they're doing wrong instead of trying to focus on the next fight.
Yeah, maybe fumble in Ultimate Economy, lose a few fights. It's yeah, Champlain seems to be I guess getting momentum in waves. They're either steamrolling or they're
Getting steamrolled.
yeah.
A win or lose. Wow, really?
Yeah, but let's see what Champlain wants to go to. I'm not sure if it picks control. In best of 5, it'd be a control for this map here, but I'm not sure what it is. In best of 7.
Push or escort, I think, or not push. Escort or hybrid, I believe. Has there been a hybrid?
Would it
There
be
has
hybrid?
not. There's not been a
okay.
hybrid. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see. Scrim's Row.
Would Champlain pick that? I mean, they have a pretty good first point offense on Kings, but,
I think they'll do Kings.
but it doesn't favor dive too much.
They do. They have been playing the Winston on it. The Winston and Ram and or Zarya, like all 3 of those comps that Champlain likes to run, they all work.
Yeah. But that, man, this is gonna be tough because I think most of the good bands they've taken care of. They've taken care of the Reaper. They've gotten the Freya out already. What's
I mean,
up to ban?
the teams that Champlain has banned Reaper, they've banned Zarya, they've banned Wu Yang, they've banned Freya.
Yeah.
WPI has banned Lucio, Sojourn, Echo, and Ramadra.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm not sure about this. I don't think the bans favor Champlain.
I mean, Champlain can also do a protect ban where they ban someone else in the role to prevent the character they want from getting banned.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, they can just say, like, hey, ban Mercy. So then, like, Lucio or King's Row, I called it. The
Banning
Ash is banned.
Ash here. Eden's been playing a lot of Ash here, looking to maybe go for a Sojourn. It's interesting here. Now, let's see what WPI wants to ban. It is King's Row, like you said.
They might ban Winston. Winston has
could
not
see a
been banned.
Winston.
If a Winston gets banned, they'll probably force Champlain onto either the Ramattra or the Zarya comp. Both are very viable.
Yeah, maybe Diva, but Diva really hasn't been working out here. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, it does not seem to be in a good place, especially against WPI, who likes to play more pokier comps,
Yeah, like
which Diva tends to suffer against,
Yeah.
especially with the Kiri Lucio.
it's definitely pretty standard strategy to play Sigma on that first point high ground on defense and just kind of hold there. I could see WPI pulling out a poke comp here because that Freya was dominant on Rialto. So I could see them bringing that back after she's unbanned now.
I could also potentially see like a Widow being rolled out.
Yeah,
maybe just for first point here, but I don't know. Widow can do a lot of damage, especially when you click on the head.
Yeah, I think most characters do a lot of damage when you click on the head.
Yeah, but Widow does like 1 billion.
Yeah, she does do a lot.
Who would have thought that the sniper character does a lot of damage when you headshot someone?
Sniper, big damage to the head.
That's news to me.
Yeah, headlines. Read all about it.
They should make a sniper tank. But like the gimmick is that this tank isn't able to use their scope until they ult, in which case they are able to scope.
I see why you're not a game designer, right?
I'm not a game designer. No,
Good,
I am a
good.
computer science major.
Yeah, good.
I mean, I think it'll be a funny gimmick.
It'd be a funny gimmick that would be a nightmare to balance.
Like, give them like Widowmaker's gun, but like open Photoshop and drag it so it's twice as big, and that's the tank's gun. So it's like they have like a SMG or like rifle for most of the time, and then when they ult, they're like, oh, hey, I have a scope. I think that would be a funny tank.
I think that would be uninteresting. I think you need to...
You play Roadhog.
I play Roadhog when I think we're losing. I gotta make something happen. This probably won't work. And that's when I play Roadhog.
I rest my case.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I rest my case. Kill him.
Yeah, no, Roadhog players definitely do deserve everything that comes to them, but...
That is true. I spent most of last week playing Roadhog anyways. Granted, it's on the Switch Lite, and I was pressing the wrong button most of the time. Playing Overwatch on the Switch is very interesting, especially considering I'm not good on controller, period. And then playing with that plus gyro.
Yeah.
And also not knowing what buttons are. Like, I don't know why ZR is the big button and L and like R is the small button. Like, I think if I want to press right, I want to press the big button, and then the smaller one can be like the other one.
Yeah.
It's lame in my opinion, but like I'm gonna blame Nintendo for it, for me being bad on controller. Yep.
That's a decision you can make. I mean, I remember...
It's a decision I will make, matter of fact.
Yeah, Trico Ralts. I think he's the manager now, right? He
And
got
Mason
the
Trico.
top 500 on Switch.
Yeah, back when the Switch had different like server pools from console, but now they're combined, so it's like, damn.
Yeah.
You're playing against someone on like an actual like piece of hardware. Meanwhile, you're sitting there like, 30 FPS.
Winston Band is coming through. That's probably worst case scenario for Champlain.
You know, judging by how long they waited, what if they're listening in? They're taking my advice.
That would be...
My advice, run
upsetting,
Roadhog. Run Roadhog. Run Mercy with it. Mercy Life Weaver Roadhog. Junkrat. And then, like...
just make Anthony have a terrible
Bastion.
time. All the tank burners.
Yeah, but the thing is, no sustain, so they explode and win, obviously.
Yes, yes.
If they take my advice.
Yeah. Ooh, look, the Torbjorn here. They might be thinking about it.
And Misty Pyro running the Venture. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what the real picks are in 20 seconds.
Do you think it'll be the Ramatra comp or the Zarya comp from Champlain?
I think it's going to be Ramatra. They've been going to that pretty often. I could see WPI also playing Ramatra here. Sigma as well, but...
I mean, don't forget, WPI did roll out with a Zarya comp on Lijiang.
Yeah,
they could start with that as well.
Yeah, they could run Zarya here. We'll have to see. Oh, they are going Zarya. Call. Diva. Okay. Champlain looking to push the Diva. Stick that dive. Diva is probably the closest to Winston in terms of play style.
Champlain can also see the Zarya from their spawn. Will Anthony Zool stay on the Diva seeing, hey, I have a direct counter on the enemy team, or will Bro stay Diva and try it out?
Yeah, Scrolls, Scrolls may not show themselves, but we'll see.
I mean, Diva can definitely play around Zarya, especially considering the fact that Diva has a lot more movement than Zarya. Well, it's definitely a bit tricky. Let's see Nate Nee roll on the Widow. Can we see a Widowmaker shot? Or will we just have to hope and think?
Yeah, Diva playable in the Zarya, but you cannot contest the Zarya. You just have to play around
Let's
her.
see a Widow pick.
And nothing. Okay.
Bro shot the wall.
That wall had it coming. Eden almost thought it down. Over back.
The million poke. Oh, and the Wu Yang as well.
I wonder if they're contemplating swapping or if they're going to do their standard rotation. Oh, different.
Going through
Force
Hotel.
the Reaper out. Getting space in Hotel.
That's a lot of space. Champlain can like just toss Tracer Echo on the point and they'll start getting progress.
I would be surprised if they get that Freya next, yeah.
A lot of damage going on.
WPI's getting corralled here.
Suzu being forced as Nate Nee goes on a silly little flank, goes behind. Shadowbow just also teleporting behind because he has the ability to teleport, and he's just farming that space lickety-split. Although Anthony Zool does try and get him.
Shadow traded, though. Does get me back very quickly. They're going to have to give space while they wait, but he's going to be back pretty quickly.
Yeah, Champlain will be even because the spawn is right there.
Yeah, he's back.
And Kiriko can teleport.
Yeah, they're going to get to push without a Reaper for a few seconds here.
Oh, that Wu Yang. Never mind.
Rolls is kind of vulnerable here.
I thought Zool's going to go right into the Wu Yang. Instead, he doubles back onto the Zarya. Forces the Zarya off point so Champlain can start getting progress.
Yeah, Zool's pushing that Zarya, or that Freya.
Although we are able to give Princess Eden the high ground. The entire Champlain team is just chilling on the high ground now.
Yeah, this
flipping the map.
Yeah, they're going to be trying to walk around. It's slow fight, but they're slowly getting the
They
advantage
have
here.
2.5 minutes. They can do a few different strategies here.
Zool's in trouble here, though. They're very disappointed about not giving their Zarya charge though, which is critical here if they want to actually get an engage on her. Champlain's now kind of stalemate here. WPI is taking back the high ground from the stairs.
It'll only be hard to not get the Zarya charge, considering she most likely has the perk now where her right click skip for a charge. And Champlain loves to take poke.
They do love to take poke, but beat here for Misty Pyro. This could be the start.
We see a bomb come out. Doesn't get anyone.
Don't
No,
go for
doesn't.
the squish. Okay.
Oh, almost. I mean, honestly, if they're a bit closer, they might be able to get the switch.
Maybe, yeah. I think Champlain needs to start using ults. They need to break this.
Me
using
copying the
his-
Zarya.
Zarya, if he doesn't go down very fast, he's going down very fast.
Yeah, oh, keep you stay alive. Oh, it doesn't quite get the grab out, unfortunately.
But Skull's in trouble. He's got no bubbles left.
No bubbles.
He might go down.
He gets Suzu.
Stain comes through with
last
Shadow
second.
falling. Now Freya in trouble. Squeaker down. That's a DPS gone
The
for
Freya
WPI.
finally gets taken out when the Anthony's Wolf goes to take him.
Yeah. Trading him back with that rush, but as the rush fades, Champlain uses theirs.
Champlain's just trying to get point
going
here.
deep on their back line.
This fight is going along a lot longer than they want to. It's already that high charge. Anthony's Wolf is trying to stay alive.
Yeah,
Can't
but
quite DM a
Skrulls
beam.
might just go down here. Oh, not quite. Skrulls
close.
needs to die. Eden could make something happen with. Oh, that's
Oh,
Skrulls
nice
down.
shot.
Yeah, Eden looking to make something crazy happen, but no.
Oh, Eden didn't turn
and
around.
Dust teleports to her as soon as. Oh, that was Champlain's fight to win.
That was a long fight, and it did not go in Champlain's favor.
Yeah, this is very, very difficult territory for Champlain here. Let's see.
I think the Diva needs to be swapped off. It
Yeah.
could be my platinum take.
It's
I
a
say.
little bit of your prejudice, but oh my gosh, Leah's jump scared me too.
Nate needs a little one clip jump scare, you know.
Yeah,
Let's go actually.
that's a lot of sustain down. Swole's gonna have to play a lot more passive.
Sorry's already a half.
He's in their walls currently, poking their subs.
Ooh, Skull's getting close already.
No supports. Clean up for Champlain now.
Yep, Scrolls falling Shadow, falling Champlain. This might just be the momentum Champlain needs. Yeah, it took like 3.5 minutes, but
Yeah, but they're making progress now.
I mean, we saw Atlas. They reverse left on Atlas.
They didn't reverse sweep on Atlas. You give them an inch and they're able to get a mile out of it.
They just need their confidence, and this Champlain plays wonderfully.
Yeah, they play very well when they play. No shit. Yeah, of course. But Champlain, they're poking back and forth, jockeying for positioning. They want to try to avoid letting Skrulls walk up to that choke point, but there's not much they can do to stop it. These Tracer's been good this map. He was struggling early on Atlas, but now he's been pretty good at sneaking around.
If he's just forcing them to be constantly turning around, they need to be keeping their head on a
look at that, he's
swivel.
going through walls.
See bomb come out from Zulz.
Oh, Zulz goes down. That's terrible.
The ego from the
Champlain's getting
Kiri.
down from now. Maybe Sproul's oversense. Nope.
Nah, there's no way. Bro clearly knows what he's doing. He doesn't overstep. I don't think Champlain will either in their shoes, but Champlain also loves to take damage, so
Yeah.
who knows, they might.
That is true, yeah.
As a fellow Champlain Varsity member, I love to take damage. I heart poke damage.
He could get a big pulse bomb here, though. Gonna have to avoid the Suzu, though.
But there's potential here. The
Oh,
Sojourner's
Shadow go
low.
down. Hold on.
Freya ult being sent out, not quite getting anyone with it. Will Dusk with the ult.
Lots of pressure coming through. But they can't get a kill out of it, though. Just forcing them back. Skrulls does have this ultimate here. If Zulz can eat it, get a big play. That's... Oh, knee going down.
Nate Me just constantly being behind them. They're going to expect
Squeaker
them eventually.
traded. Oh, no.
We see B coming from a solo
A
B.
solo beat!
Who was that intended for? He got no one. Eden, maybe?
He got one. No, he got literally nobody. Maybe Eden.
Yeah, maybe it was intended for Eden, but...
Yeah. Oh, no. Grab coming in 3 seconds. 2, 1.
Nah, not needed.
Nope.
It's a one fighter ready for
They really
WPI.
don't need it, yeah.
This was almost got his neck back, though.
Alright.
He got like 80% in half a second.
This could be the last fight here.
Potentially.
As
Champlain
WPI have some big ultimates coming in. Rush, grab.
4, and then considering how fast
overclock?
Freya's build, WPI is going to have 5 ults, essentially.
gonna get a
Champlain
fifth
only
ult
has
for a
2, 3.
Yeah. Champlain needs, and they have nothing to sustain that grab. They need a big eat, but
We see a big generational
that's really
walk-in.
hard to do. Anthony not quite getting it. He's gonna have to make something happen with that pulse bomb. Let's see if he can get it. Oh no, he's just a touch.
WC touch, yep. Will he?
All right, Skrulls goes down. That's not a pulse
Catch.
bomb.
You know what? Oh, the Titanfall!
And it's over.
Titanfall, but it is over.
Okay. Again, not ideal for Champlain, but it's playable.
I mean, for all we know, Champlain can full hold.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I think the high ground strategy that was working on Esperanza, it might work like, on King's Row, because they do a very similar strategy where they just play on the high ground and go, da, 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 you can't get me.
Yeah.
And unless WPI goes to adapt to it and or uses abilities and wins, it'll be tough, especially considering they're on Zarya against
Yeah,
Diva.
the issue is that the stairwell on the right, when you enter choke, gives you pretty good access to the high ground to clear it. So it's not quite as strong as Esperanza, but it's still...
It does give you time to, it does give time for the enemy, for the defending team to be like, hey, they're taking the staircase, let me prepare for a second.
Yeah. I want to see... I don't think the Diva works here. Yeah, I think Anthony was realizing that too.
Oh, let's see Reinhardt.
Knee switches. I can see it, but more than likely Ram or Zarya. Probably Ramatra. Maybe they're going for a mirror.
No. Reinhardt.
Ramatra.
Why did I see a Lifeweaver?
Misclick.
Honestly, probably just to get the amp back, just so we can speed his tank back
maybe,
or
yeah.
they can each split.
Definitely possible. Very possible.
I think the Ram is probably the better move against the Zarya. Similar to, I keep on referencing Li Zhang, but this is essentially just what we've seen. The Zarya versus the Ram. There might be some slight comp differences, but at least the Ram versus Zarya is the same sort of thing.
Yeah, issue is that this map is a bit more open than Li Zhang is. Okay. They're letting them through the choke, they're looking to pinch them as they walk to point.
We do see
Scroll's
Squeaker on
already
the
on
Widow. Champlain needs to be careful of the Widow here. They're already sort of half.
Soon, yeah.
Shadow Bow almost getting just picked out by Champlain. Zul's almost having his force.
Yeah. And they get a tick. That's not good. But Scrolls might go down here. Not
he might
quite.
get force, but the Suzu and the Wu Yang peel.
Oh, that's bad news. They need to make something happen super quick here.
Almost did. Scrolls almost got picked off, but it gets stabled back. The stable is just insane.
Yeah, no, the healing from Wu Yang Kiriko, you just can't poke them.
Yeah, that's 5.5 minutes to move,
yeah, this
halfway
is
through first, or I guess second.
Oh,
Nate
goodness.
Knee.
Squeaker feeling swap over to the Widow. You play Widow when you're feeling good.
I mean, they started on Widow, and I guess they haven't died yet, so they haven't had time to switch.
The best duelist versus a good DPS. Let's see who wins.
It's not Curie v Curie.
Oh, you're right.
It's actually a Sojourn versus Curie.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. But Elias is stashed. Probably gonna want to teleport out of there pretty quickly once Champlain shows themselves.
Nate Knee is coming up with that Freya. Oh, he's gonna be more than 90 by the time he gets back to the fight from spawn.
Yeah, but gotta be careful of that Widowmaker. Any of them to get their heads ripped off, especially as she's walking down there.
Champlain is down. They're gonna want to ult first here to see if they can make more space.
Yeah, this is last fight. Oh, Misty Power going down. They need to go fast. Scrolls low though. And he's back to full.
Love the Wu Yang Wave of Doom.
Oh, this looks like the end for Champlain.
That's Widow ult. That's a big ult from Widow. That's
What a
definitely doing
run
damage.
it was,
Ooh.
but not able to make it.
That was so close.
WPI taking their 4th victory,
Misty Pyro jumping off the map.
wrapping up the series.
That ends Champlain 4-1. Honestly, yeah, they might have not played the greatest, but coming second place throughout the entire season, that's not bad. I'll take that, honestly. I mean, I am taking it. I am on Varsity, so yeah.
Yeah, I also think that the scoring doesn't really reflect how close this was. Esperanza was super close, and then they got the edge at the end. WPI got the edge at the end,
the
ran
Reaper
away with
Blossom.
it. Yeah, nail in the coffin.
Who left already? Was that
Looks like
Princess
he's
Eden?
gone.
Princess Eden already closed the game already.
Yeah.
That is GG's from Champlain against WPI.
Yeah.
Close games overall. While the scoreboard, yeah, as you're saying, the scoreboard doesn't quite reflect it, but like Li Zhang, maybe not the closest. Atlas was definitely a very close map. Champlain won that reverse sweeping, making it 2-3.
Yeah.
And then Rialta was just unfortunate. Esperanza, once again, very unfortunate, winning up until the very last fight where it's like,
Yeah. I mean, congratulations to WPI. They're going to be your champions for the fall season. But Champlain, they're going to get another go next semester. They did pretty well. I think they could.
There's plenty from this series of games tonight to look back on and reflect and see what you can learn, what you did right, what you did wrong. and sort of try and look at the macro and micro.
Yeah, definitely a lot to learn, but they can also just take a rest here. They've been playing for
That
a
is
whole
true.
semester. It's finals coming up.
Finals week being next week. And with that being said, I think it's time to sign off. I've been Connor Fluff.
I'm Patrick Hagelston.
Thank you for watching.